Today, I'll be talking about the role of professional exams and how you can balance the mix. I'm very sure you guys were impressed about my CV. Those are the kind of things professional qualifications will do to you. So it's going to be a much practical session. I'll be discussing a lot about my experience, about the experience of friends like me, and about the experiences of people I know, especially as it pertains to professional qualifications and how they can help your career. So we'll be having very few points, I believe that the question and answer part should actually carry more weight so that we can interact properly. So I'll be going through those couple of points very speedily. So the first one is, what is a profession? What do we mean by professional exams? What do we mean by professional courses and professional bodies? The truth is that so many young guys get it wrong, when they take the first step. So many guys out there, after their jam or after their secondary school, they put in for courses that are not actually professional courses. That is where the problem starts. And most of them do not get to realize this until it is very late. We'll be looking at what you need to look out for, what you need to watch, what you need to do. So what is a profession in the first place? A profession suggests that there is a special type of job. And for the job, you need a special form of training or a series of trainings. So you have the profession being a body of knowledge. You need to take exams to be certified that you have attained the appropriate level of knowledge. There is a body that regulates the profession, the practitioners. There is a body looking at what they do. Then there is usually a standard of conduct or ethics that members of such bodies or professions are supposed to follow. Members are certified by the body. So when you are, this might not be so useful to you, in terms of you actually using. But for younger ones, just try to mentor them on what a profession is. So it's not enough for you to say, I want to go into the university to study philosophy, or I want to go to study chemistry. At the end of the day, in the present day Nigeria, you might have to struggle because it's actually not a profession you have gotten yourself into. Compared to someone who went to study like an engineering course, after engineering you get registered by Korean. Compared to someone who went into school to study medicine, after which you get certified by the professional body for medicine. That's a council for the, I can't remember what their name, Nigeria Medical Council. Yeah, Engineering Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria. Or if you're an accountant, you must be certified by ICA. So many people get this wrong. So try to educate the younger ones that, okay, the way Nigeria is right now, you need to be careful of what you study so that you don't struggle. So having professional qualification gives employers that idea that, okay, this guy should be able to cope. This guy should be able to add value. This guy is disciplined. This guy should be able to handle, some task on his own without supervision. So those are the things professional qualifications do for you in terms of employer perception. Then, apart from that, after you have gotten the first job, or after you've started working, what else do you gain from professional qualifications? One, it assists you in maneuvering a career change. For instance, you've been in a particular industry or field, you believe you want to see other industries or field, you believe you want to widen your experience. That is where a professional qualification might help you. I know a lot of guys in my set who actually started in a bank. At some point, they got discouraged about the way career is in the bank. They wanted a change. What some of them did that helped them was that they registered for CIS, Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers. So through that, they began to meet people in the industry, and they were able to make a successful switch, right? So those are the instances whereby a professional qualification will help you to meander in the career world if you want it. And I'm also an example. In my past 5 years, I've been with different investment banks as a research analyst, equity research analyst, and as a stockbroker. So at the point in time, I was like, okay, I still have so many years ahead of me. I have so many qualifications there for me. Let me do something else. Let me branch into other fields. I mean, it will prepare me for bigger responsibilities in future. Let me see world in different perspectives. I mean, different perspectives, not only because of what you get, but also because of the wide experience. So another point is that professional qualifications help you a lot in networking and building business contacts. I mean, not everybody wants to wake up 5 a.m., not die, and go to work, come back in the evening. If you want to do your business, you need to start from somewhere. The qualification you have and the people you meet will help you towards that. For instance, they have different conferences organized for members, CIS too. Begin to meet people with similar ideas, people with different experiences. I mean, begin to share information, share ideas, and everything. So, professional qualifications help you a lot in networking and business contacts. And I said it's a tool for achieving independence. What most people do at the end of the day is that they start a career, they gain some experience, and they feel like they want to be on their own. For some professions, if not for all, you need to be qualified to be able to be on your own. For instance, if you want to float a stockbroking firm, I mean, it's better for you if you are a broker. I mean, it's easier. And most people who are not brokers, you have to look for someone who is a broker who opts into the firm, right? So these professional qualifications help you to establish yourself in a particular business in future, if that's your goal. And really, it's the goal of so many people working out there. Apart from that, for you to be a practicing accountant anyway, you should have been qualified as an accountant certified by ICAP. So if in future you want to set up your audit firm, is that qualification you fall back to? In fact, when you want to register some companies, they won't allow you to register such names if you are not qualified. For instance, if you want to register a Jarusha Capital, for instance, it will be difficult for Jarusha Capital to come into existence if there is no one single person with relevant professional qualification, for that line of business. Again, you need to back it up with quality experience and continuous improvement. I mean, this ties into the first point. You need to make sure that you are not just sitting down there, I have ICANN, I have CIS, I have this, I have that. What are you doing? What value are you adding? What's your contribution? What are you getting your hands into? Are you getting your hands dirty? What value, what changes are you making? So apart from the qualification, you really need to get working to really demonstrate that, okay, you are contributing. Another thing is that when you have so many of it, it seems to make you look unfocused. You have ICANN, you have pharmacy, you have medicine, you have stockbroking. Employers will ask you, what are you actually doing? I've had that question before, and what I told people is that if you look at my qualifications, everything is streamlined. Everything is towards finance, accounting, and investment. Forget about the fact that one is ICANN, one is ACC. It's just having broader international perspective. Forget about the fact that one is CIS, one is CFA. They are the same line, just widening my horizon. So make sure you don't start venturing to professional qualifications that will now serve as a disadvantage for you in future. Know how you plan your strategy, how you coordinate your career path.